I'm Pallavi Ridout. I'm a leadership coach. Recently, several of my clients and friends reached out to me for advice on how to be focused. They each had encountered interesting situations, whether they were getting distracted at home, or they had too much on their plates, or encountered a shiny object. Regardless of the situation, they all found that their productivity had dipped and they were spinning their wheels and not getting much done. Today, I'm going to share with you 3 quick tips that can fundamentally shift how you focus and get great results. First and foremost, let's define focus. Focus is simply selective attention in action. 2 things happen when you focus. Number 1, you are concentrating on a specific task. And number 2, you're also tuning out the countless other stimuli competing for your attention at that moment. Today, we are constantly bombarded by external stimuli such as email, social media, text, LinkedIn notification, Facebook notification, you name it. Latest statistics show that Americans check their phones 96 times a day. That means every 10 minutes. And you can only imagine how this impacts productivity. If you're having trouble focusing, instead of trying a new method or technique on figuring out your focus, what I highly recommend you do first and foremost is identify what you want to achieve and what is getting in your way. So these 2 things are critical to figure out first. One of the biggest obstacles in better focus is understanding where are we going wrong right now. So think about it. Are you a diehard multitasker? Are you easily distracted? Is motivation an issue? Is there a particular time in the day that you get highly distracted? Bottom line is a lot of our focus issues are unconscious. Making these unconscious habits conscious will help you understand what's wrong and how to fix it. So the first step is start making a log of all your distractions. This is exactly what Nir Eyal recommends in his book, Indistractable. Very clever title. Document the moments you fail. Note what you were supposed to be working on, how you lost focus, and as many other details as possible. The time of the day, your physical and mental state, etc. The idea is to better understand the triggers that lead you to your focus breakdown. Do this for a few days and you will notice remarkable patterns will emerge. You will wonder, why in the world am I always getting antsy at 11 o'clock in the morning? Or why at 1 p.m. I'm always on LinkedIn? Some people are great at focusing no matter what's going on emotionally, but terrible at allowing other external stimuli like smartphones and notifications and office gossip to take control. Whereas other people have no problem shutting out the external stimuli, but they are captive to internal distractions such as fatigue, relationship drama, self-doubt, anxiety, you name it. Some of your observations when you log this will surprise you. Untangling all that unconscious behavior into recognizable patterns puts you that much more closer to better focus. All right. Now I'm going to share with you 3 practical strategies that will help you get super focused and be extremely productive. Number 1 strategy, set priorities. At the beginning of each day, set your priorities, set your intention. What is it that you want to accomplish? Or you can also follow the Ivy Lee method before you finish work the previous day. The Ivy Lee method is about writing down 6 priorities or 6 tasks that you want to accomplish the next day. So the next day, open up your list, your task list, and start accomplishing the tasks that are listed in the order that they are. So that's tip number 1, set your priorities. Tip number 2, time blocking. Now, knowing what to do is great. Setting your priorities is great. Setting them the night before is great. But what will take you to the next level is to take these priorities and map them out on your calendar. Treat these tasks on your calendar like you would an appointment with a doctor. We do not mess around with our doctor's appointments. So this eliminates any type of uncertainty about what you need to do, when you need to do. And once you finish a task, you're not wondering, what do I do next? It's on your calendar. At the end of the day, check what you accomplished and then have a conversation with yourself about what did you not accomplish, what fell off. Go back and analyze that, and the next day apply those fixes to the tasks that weren't accomplished the way you wanted them to be. Also, in addition to blocking your calendar, block your electronics. Go put that phone away in another room for an hour if you have to. Turn off all the notifications on your phones, on your laptop, on your computer, and focus at the task at hand. And now for tip number 3, my absolute favorite tip is have structured goof off time on your calendar. And so what you do is you take 5, 10, or 15-minute chunks and you put them on your calendar as decompression time. So once you finish that one big task, maybe it's an hour or 2 hours worth of work, then you put in your goof off time. And then during goof off time, give yourself permission to do whatever you want to do. Scroll Facebook, play Candy Crush Saga, go on Instagram, go on LinkedIn, go out for a walk, play with your kids, play with your dog. There are no limits to that. This acts as a reward for you to complete that task, and you look forward to decompressing. Goof off time is actually highly recommended as it helps us to relax, rejuvenate. It helps to relax our brain so we can retain information better. It gives us the ability to see that big picture, be more creative as well as productive, and form healthy habits. In conclusion, remember these 4 things. 1, write down what's getting in your way. Write down where, when, how, and why you're losing focus. 2nd, set your priorities for the day. 3rd, put your tasks on your calendar and fiercely protect that time. And 4th, my favorite, is include goof off time in your day so that you can re-energize. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have additional tips and techniques on developing laser focus, please do share with us in the comments below so we can learn from you. Take care and all the best in finding your focus and being super productive.